It's about that time again, man. It's about that time again, man.
Exactly.
A lot of news, a lot of things going on. Birds of Broad Street gonna bring it to you live.
Damn right. Welcome to the most entertaining sports reporting, coaching, check down show in the game, y'all. B.O.B.S, man. Go Birds.
Go Birds. Go Birds. Go Birds. Go Birds. Put in work. Put in work. Put in work. Touchdown. Hurts. Go Birds. Go Birds. Go Birds. Go Birds. Put in work. Put in work. Put in work. Touchdown. Hurts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the most entertaining sports reporting, coaching, check down show in the game. Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 211, the Eagles schedule reaction, Nick Sirianni extension edition of B.O.B.S. with Simone Staley, One Trigger Trey Rock, your boy Kukat Connor, and Smitty Eagle. What up, Smitty?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Was reading up on this tush push revamp or whatever.
Yeah. Before we get to the word of the day and stuff, what's your thoughts on it after reading that? Before we get to the word of the day,
I don't know, man. It's gonna affect a lot. It ain't just affecting the tush push. If you want to be honest, pushing and pulling a player at this point anywhere on the field is gonna be illegal, man. So it's gonna be the game becoming very iffy, man. I don't really know. Like I gotta do some more diving into it. Like I was trying to read a little bit there, but it just seemed like a lot of things going on, man. It's just real finicky, man. It's real finicky.
yeah. For me, listen, whether you ban it or whether you don't ban it, I really don't care at this point because I'm tired of hearing the word tush push. Like I'm tired of people saying the Eagles won because tush push. The Eagles, the tush push should be banned. Tush push this, tush push that. Just whatever y'all going to do with it on Wednesday or Tuesday, whenever you're going to vote for it, just get it over with so I can be done with it. After all, I got Jalen, AJ, Devontae, Saquon, Goddard, the best offensive line in the game, and a dominant defense. So whatever happens to the tush push this week, say la vie, because I know you, I know Moan, I know Trey, I know myself, I know everybody in the chat, like Darius, like Lil G Griffin, like Daniel, like Moose, like Nina, like everybody in the chat is tired of hearing the word tush push. So, like, I don't want the tush push to be banned either, but I'm just tired of people talking about it. Like the tush push wasn't the only reason why we won the Super Bowl. So let's just get that out of the way, man. So Whatever they do with it, say la vie. So, but yeah, man, to everybody that's new to the channel, y'all know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, a comment. Birds of Broad Street, me, Simone, One Trey Rock, Smitty Eagle. We will be at the tailgate, at the game, banner night, celebrating Sid's birthday
Be
early.
there or be square. You heard me?
You heard him? We will be in the building. We will be on schedule for Dallas Hate Week 1. So make sure y'all tap in and
It ain't
speak.
even hate week, man. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't even hate them. I love them. I'm their biggest fan.
Explain before we get to the word of the day. This is good. Explain.
I mean, they ain't stopped me from nothing, man. I mean, they continuously tell me how good they is and how much they've done, how many rings they got.
Yep.
I don't dislike them, man. Thank you. They are clowns, bro. Come on, man. Let's be honest, man. Nobody don't care about the Cowboys. Like, keeping it real, like, man, listen. The Cowboys are the least of my concern. Yeah, you got this new piece, this new weapon or whatever. You got this new guy that you love, that you got out there that you strutting. But end of the day, man, I don't care about that, man. We don't see them dudes, man. Them dudes is holding on for hope, man. Holding on for dear life. That's we ain't worry about that.
I know, but did you see what Michael Parsons had to say about?
Yeah, I seen that dumb joke.
But did you see the full one where he make his prediction?
Nah, he probably said he gonna win. She probably said some goofy stuff.
Hold on, I gotta upload that.
He probably said he gonna win. I'm goofy.
Yeah. All right. While I do that, let me read some comments while I wait for this to upload. And,
yeah, D Aldridge, man. Listen, man. Whether they ban it or not, don't maybe never mind. I don't care. Guess what? It's interesting how much the Eagles supposedly control what's going on in the NFL, because every time we do something great, it's always a new rule coming out to see if they can stop what we did. I mean, at this point, man, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, man. And guess what? It's gonna affect more than just the tush push. It ain't just the tush push.
But it's gonna ban a whole lot of stuff. What do you think it's gonna ban, Smitty? What do you think it's gonna affect?
Man, I mean, run it. Listen, you gotta get caught in the pile. Ain't no, ain't no lineman running up to push that pile no more. He got to go down. So I think it's gonna affect way more than just a 1 yard play. And I think teams gonna want it off the table in a year, as soon as they realize how much it affect their run game and things of that nature. Your running back get caught in the pile, he can't get pushed no more. He done. He down.
Exactly.
Can't fight. You can't help him. So it's gonna affect more than just the tush push, man. And
hey, go ahead and ban it. That's what they would want it. All because you saw that Commander fan that was jumping over the Eagles player on Good Morning Football.
And Louisville.
Yeah, I saw all of them
on
Good Morning Football because he wanted.
Did you see that banned too? It's all good. It's all. Listen, you know why he wanted it banned? Because he got embarrassed. That's why.
Exactly.
That's why.
Exactly.
But hey, man, it's all good, man. You know what I mean? It's all good in the neighborhood, because at the end of the day, man, the day gonna end, and when y'all vote for it, whenever y'all vote for it, it's gonna work. It's gonna work against everybody. It don't just work against the Eagles. Just remember that. I mean, they want to say it's going to affect the Eagles the most, but at the end of the day, it's going to affect everybody.
Exactly.
That's
so, yep. This is what I was talking about with what Michael Parsons said. So,
hey, y'all mean score prediction week 1 or score predictions in this competition? Offense up 3-2 right now. Talk to me. What we looking for? Score predictions week 1. I think it'd be like 24-21. Dallas. 24-21 Dallas. Cause Eagles fire. I ain't gonna lie. Eagles is fire. They gonna get theirs. Like they talented as hell. They gonna get theirs. Like, I'm not saying that we gonna shut them out. They gonna get theirs, but we gonna limit that shit though. We coming. They gonna get theirs. But guess what? Our offense fire too now. We're gonna get ours. We're gonna get off. Believe. And I'm sorry, that Quintamino Bay don't last over here, man. That shit dead.
What is that?
That's what they call Quinyon Mitchell.
What?
You guys are right here.
They said Quintanamo Bay. That's where they said you headed.
Wow.
I said, they crazy.
Y'all ever seen Prison Break?
Stop the cap.
Ever seen Prison Break?
My captain came.
They said, oh, see, now they drag. I think Eagles fans in here.
I don't care who's in
They
here.
talking about you going to Guantanamo Bay. Guantanamo Bay.
All right, so
I
here's
ain't never
the
been
deal.
locked down on any island.
I'm going to show you guys the mouth of a NFL.
Oh man, it's hilarious, man. It's all good though. You got to come
Yeah.
to Guantanamo. Don't hide either. Don't hide.
Exactly.
Cause guess what? Where
Exactly.
you want to hide at? Ain't a good spot, man. We got Coop in that slot roll.
Mhm.
And listen, man, we rolling, man. It ain't even necessarily, you know what I mean, no hostility or nothing like that towards the Cowboys, man. They don't stop me from doing anything I want to do, man. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
They don't stop me from that, man.
Yeah, salute
Whatever.
to everybody, man. But let's get back to our regular schedule program. I just wanted y'all to see that clip. But let's get
What it
to the
is,
word.
y'all. What it is, y'all. What it is.
Yeah. Salute to everybody rocking with us, man. So let's get on with the word of the day. The word of the day is schedule. The Philadelphia Eagles 2025 schedule has been released, but that's not the only thing that's been on schedule as of late, because we do got some breaking news. Nick Sirianni, the head coach of your Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles, has been extended for multiple years. So let's get our reaction, starting with you, Smitty. What's your reaction of the head coach getting extended?
Nah, man, it's always good to see, your time, your efforts put in fruition, man. It's put in the numbers now, man. It's nice to see Sirianni get gifted for his accomplishments, man, as a Super Bowl winning coach. You know what I mean? Obviously last year going through some transgressions of, whether he would still be the Philadelphia Eagles head coach. Obviously he made some great decisions on, firing a couple of guys and getting himself in position to do what he did last year. It's good to see that, man. I love to see that he got paid, man. So, now you can go into the season without all the stress of whether you get paid or not, and how things go.
Exactly. Congratulations, Nick Sirianni, man. Been the head coach since 2021, where everybody questioned him being the head coach of the Eagles, only to take his team to multiple playoff runs, 2 Super Bowl appearances, and a Super Bowl championship. Like, there's a reason why Smitty got the Jalen Hurts Lombardi Trophy picture and the hat on his head. There is a reason he got all that, and it's all thanks to the Philadelphia Eagles, led by Nick Sirianni. So, salute to the head coach, man. When everybody's been doubting this man since he's been the head coach of the Eagles, and all he does is put on wins and wins and wins. And sooner or later, people are going to have to put some respect on Nick Sirianni's name. So, salute to Nick Sirianni, salute to Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman for once again getting this done. And now for the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen, which is your 2025 Philadelphia Eagles schedule. What's your thoughts on the schedule, Smitty? What you like, what you don't like, before we give our breakdown and pre-thoughts?
Let's see. What do I not like? The fact that they didn't give us a back-to-back home game on the whole
That is
schedule.
true. Yep.
I don't know, man. I mean, the schedule is the schedule at this point. We've been through good ones, bad ones. We back in for a doozy, man. I mean, I think it's a good spread. I don't think we have like a per se gauntlet or nothing like that where you got like a stack of good teams in a row. I think the longest, I think the biggest run is probably the first 5 weeks, maybe. Where you play Cowboys, Chiefs, Rams, Bucks, Broncos. I mean, outside of that, like I think it's an even kill schedule. I think they
Yeah,
spread it out pretty well, man. I don't really dislike the schedule. I mean, I think we should have had some home games back to back, but other
mm-hmm.
than that, man, I mean, it's whatever, man. I mean, they gonna line them up. We gonna knock them down. So I mean, I think outside the first 5 weeks, though, it's a good slate of games. Like you got the Giants, you got the Vikings, you got the Giants again, Green Bay. I think it's slated out well. I don't think it's like crazy and nothing like that where you got like a bunch of games stacked on top of each other like we did in 2023. I think it's a good schedule, even though it's a first place schedule. I don't think they got no like the, nothing crazy outside of the back to back home games. But I think we should have had at least one back to back home game. But that's it. That's probably my own. That's probably my biggest problem with the schedule. Who that
Yep.
is? Trey? That's
What
Trigger?
up, Greg? Greg.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
How you doing,
What's good?
Coach?
What's good? I'm chilling, man. Look, schedule didn't drop. I see y'all here talking about the schedule.
Talk to us. What's your thoughts on it? Talk to us.
I mean, it's a Super Bowl winning first place schedule. That's all you can really say about it. I mean, we got a lot of good matchups, good teams. I'm gonna agree with Smitty though. I feel like we should have at least got at least one or two back-to-back home games. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. But I mean, it is what it is. It's gonna be a gauntlet, man. I feel like we prepared for it.
Yep, and I'm with you guys. The only issue I have with this schedule is that we need a back-to-back home game. Like y'all, all in all, listen, we expect this schedule to be daunting because we are the Super Bowl champs. So at the end
I
of the
don't think they
day,
stacked it though. They could have killed us though, bro. Like they really could have like that first 7 8 weeks could have been crazy. They could have put Green Bay Lions. They could have laid us out to the wolves. I mean, I'm kind of okay with the schedule. That's the only that's my only problem. Like how you can't throw us in like that week 5, week 6 game. I think that should have been like Broncos, Bears. Like that would have been perfect. I'd have been okay with that. I feel like they just I don't know. They set
yeah,
us up, man.
yeah, I think so.
They out to get us, man.
Yeah, they have to get all because we stopped the Chiefs from three-peating. They're trying to
Man,
get
they
rid of
out to get us,
us.
man.
They're trying to get rid of us with the schedule. They're trying to get rid of us, man. Yeah, but let's break this down. Let's give our pre-prediction, pre-thoughts. First, week 1 versus the little boys. Smitty, what's your thoughts? What's your pre-prediction? If you got any, talk to us.
I mean, I ain't really got no pre-prediction. I don't know what the
Right.
roster's still gonna look like, but
Yeah,
like
you're right.
ultimately, like right now, like they still got two big issues.
Right.
Who's gonna run the ball?
Mhm.
Who's gonna stop me from running the ball? That's two big issues. Obviously, I think we're gonna get the W.
Yep.
I mean, I don't want to get like too far ahead because I want
Yeah,
to
we
see
don't.
like
We don't
how
make our
things go
official.
because it's still
we'll
like
make-
some months down the road of like
Right.
how you can put this team together. We still can make some moves. It ain't completely like
Right.
next week or something like that. So I ain't gonna get too far ahead, but
Yeah.
like what their offense look like right now, and their defense, they still got the two biggest issues. I don't think they best linebacker is gonna be available week 1 in Overshawn. I don't know how those guys like stop what we do good. Like you don't have anybody to stop AJ Brown. You don't have anybody to guard Devontae Smith. We seen what Bland versus Smitty looked like. We seen that touchdown, big touchdown, abuse. I mean, we seen what Trayvon Diggs versus AJ Brown look like. And if Trayvon ain't 100% healthy, that's gonna be another story. Like, and then with who do they have to stop the run? Like, we didn't have to run against them last year because their secondary was so bad. We just cooked the secondary up. But this year, like, I just don't know. I don't see it, man. I don't see them being able to stop the run. I don't see them being able to run the ball and they're gonna need a good running game to get us on our heels, man. And Ready Red, you back one more time, but you know what it is, man. I told you on Saturday, belt, you getting it.
Exactly. And so what we'll do is we'll give our predictions later on when all 53 men rosters and all stuff is completed. We'll just do what we'll do today is give our early thoughts. So yes, Ready Red, we're talking about y'all. All right. So go ahead, Trey.
All I'm gonna
Cowboys
say
week one.
is, I'm kind of on the same page as Smitty is a little too early, but all I'm gonna say
Right.
is whoever coming to that link that first game of the season, it's gonna be rocking in there. It's gonna be
We're
tough.
all gonna be there, Ready Red. You don't understand. Me,
That
Smitty,
big gonna be
Moan,
hey,
Trey, we're all gonna be
that
there.
big gonna be so hype,
We're
bruh.
all gonna be
It's
there.
gonna be tough.
Hey,
I
Trey,
can't wait. Both
they
in
gonna
home,
feel like the
both
walls
is gonna be
moving, boy.
crazy. I can't wait. What up,
They
Miss
go,
Ash?
boy. What's up, Ash? Hey, Trey, they gonna be another like, Lord, I've never heard a stadium like this before.
Bro, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Like the energy in there gonna be crazy.
Playoff
Like
atmosphere.
I can't see Dallas coming in there and playing good from the beginning. Like it's gonna be off because the fans gonna be hyped from 3 o'clock all the way till game time. Like this, bro. It's
3
gonna be
o'clock. It'll be hype 4 o'clock in the morning, Trey.
Nah, listen.
That line
This
gonna
my
be
biggest issue.
crazy.
This my biggest issue for real. No trolling all football, right? My biggest issue is when we lost Shane Steichen, when we lost Jonathan Gannon, right? There was this obvious like in the room, like, hey man, they gotta figure it out. It's not gonna be just like we're gonna get on the field and boom, it's gonna hit. It's like, hey man, it's gonna be a little bit. We might get the roll in week 4. Like, but they got a head coach who's never head coached before. Like he been in the league since '97, yeah. But he's never had the top job. He brought in some people like who really like haven't had great resumes. It ain't like he brought in some guys that's like put up a lot of good stats and on defense or offense. Like, what has Matt Eberflus done? Has he ever had a top? He had his best attribute as a DC was he's had two defenses that were top 10 in run stopping. They wasn't even top 10 in the past. Like, there's no respect for us refining our offense and bringing in the same guys. Like, that's what I was saying earlier, like about Nick Sirianni being hired and staying here. Like, that's still stability. Fangio's still here. That's stability. The only thing we replaced out of all the pieces was the OC and the quarterback coach.
Right.
But we know that Kevin Patullo has been here. So now the offense is really not even in his hands. Jalen Hurts at this point, like as all of us up here, and Trey will agree with me. But Jalen Hurts should be at the forefront of building his offense because he should understand exactly what he wants to be as a quarterback and how he want to do it. We not in year 2. We not in year 1. We in year 5 going into 6.
The only thing, honestly, the only thing I hope that don't happen is Nick Sirianni try to take this offense over.
No, I don't think he's gonna do it.
I hope that's not the case because we
know
seen
why?
his
The way Kevin be talking, Trey, it feels like him and Nick have already had the conversation. Like, look, I'm putting you in this position because I trust you to run this offense. Don't make me look like a fool. Like, and I think that's where he at. Like, because he's been here for years. Like, he's been here. He should, if anybody has the respect of Sirianni as what they know on offense and how much they can replicate what Nick Sirianni wants to do as a OC, it should be Kevin. Kevin been in every meeting. You've been with this man since he was in with the Colts. You've been in multiple different scenarios. You should understand how the offense should run more than anybody. And you're not a new pup. It ain't like when Brian Johnson, who was 3 years in the league. No, he should have multiple years of being able to be like, hey, I've been here. I seen what worked. I seen what didn't work. He has the benefit of saying, hey, look, I was here when we were successful. I was here when we was bad. And then I was here when we were successful again. I went through the up and the downs. if anything, I hope he understands that, and I hope Sirianni understands that he sucks at play call. Okay, he sucks at doing this. He's not good at it. Keep your dirty little fingers off the offense and let Kevin work, man. I think him and this nucleus of guys that we got on the offense can build something together, and that's how you. To be honest, I've been asking the questions, right, Trey? I've been like, dang, why we can't keep an OC? I think this is the moment to build that, where you build the camaraderie with a guy that don't have the experience, but you build it together and become successful together, like Ben Johnson in Detroit, and then you get the opportunity to keep a guy in the room next year because Kevin Patullo, I mean, this is his first opportunity. I don't think he's going to be prepared to get poached next year, so we should have the opportunity to build on to that.
Yep. So
All right,
let's
so yeah,
go ahead,
like
Trey.
no, I agree with everything you said, bro. It's like if we gonna bring a OC in here, and I'm pretty sure with Patullo, Sirianni, and even Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie, they all sat down and discussed that because Nick, man, he wants to be the offensive coordinator so bad, and it don't work. It don't work. The stuff he trying to do don't work. So hopefully, I mean, dude come in fresh ideas, but kind of the same concept. And him and Jalen have been working well together. He been around. So I think it's gonna work seamlessly. Honestly, I mean, we might be passing the ball a little bit more this year. I mean, from the interviews I heard from Batullo, he
I
basically
think it's
said
gonna
what
be high
Smitty just
motion
said.
though. I think we're gonna have a lot of motion in his offense because he likes how he talk. He like motion.
Yeah, he
He like
basically
motion.
said what Smitty said. Like, me and Nick Sirianni, basically like, this is my offense, and I love people like the confidence and all that. He basically said this is my offense, so I hope it stays like that. Nick kind of get big headed sometimes, and I mean, dudes start clashing, but we don't need none of that. Let him run that offense. You do what you did last year because you did it successfully, Nick. And I mean, it's ball game. They just re-signed you, man. You're gonna be here for a while
I
now.
think the biggest issue, Trey, and I know me and you always like on like see eye to eye. Like I think the biggest issue was he didn't understand his role. I think he understands like how to do the role he's accepted well now. You know what I mean? Like I think when he first was doing it, it was like I gotta be an OC to keep my job. I gotta be able to, call plays to keep my job. I gotta have some type of job when it comes to like offense or defense. I got to. And now he's like, okay, I got extended. I'm a Super Bowl winning coach. Like maybe I don't need to put my hands in the offense. Maybe I don't need to put my hands in the defense because the 2 years where my hands was in the air like this, we went to the Super Bowl.
That's facts.
When you was just a coach, we went to the Super Bowl. When you tried to be the OC, yeah, we made the playoffs. But both times you was the OC, what happened? We went home in the first round to the same team.
Yep. Yeah.
Funny how life works, man. This parity, man. Like every time you touch the offense, we squeak into the playoffs, and then we get smashed. Week 1, wild card weekend. We get sent home by the Bucks every time.
He's always the same team too.
That's crazy too, bro. Listen, I was looking at it, I'm like, man, every time Nick Sirianni put his hands on the offense, our offense stalls out. We don't look good. And then we squeak into the playoffs with a 9-8, 10-7 type record.
Yep.
And then we go home first round.
Versus the Bucks.
You know what
Let
get
Kevin
me though?
Patullo cook, man. I want to
You know
see
what
what he
get
got.
me?
What up, bro? What get
You remember the first 4 weeks of last year's season, bro? Everybody was calling for Nick Sirianni head. Now it's like I don't see nobody saying nothing negative about him. It's like that's just crazy. Like, I mean, he still got his little stuff with him. I mean, little charades on the sideline and all that. I love it, man. Dude showing you his passion, but nobody talking about Nick Sirianni now.
But you know why, Trey?
Everybody seen the extension go across their TV. Nobody said,
Even
"Oh,
before the
why would we
extension.
do that?" None of that.
You know how it
Yeah.
works, bro. When you the hot seat, when you the hot man, when you the one that everybody looking at, is he gonna keep his job? Because that's all it was for Sirianni last year. He was the hottest man in the world. Am I lying? Because if he would have last year, if we don't make it at least to the NFC Championship game, Nick Sirianni's fired.
Yep.
He going home.
Yep. And I agree with
He was the hottest man in the NFL. You had the best team working, and you wasn't cooking. And in the first 4 weeks, they was blaming him for everything. Hey, Trey ain't
Well,
lying,
every
bro. They was
TV show,
blaming
too. That
Sirianni
was
for every
crazy.
game, bro. Listen, bro. That man dropped the ball. It was like if Sirianni had us in better position, he wouldn't even have to have dropped that pass. I'm like, oh my, bro. Kellen Moore should have called a run in that play.
Nick Sirianni, why did he punt? Why did he go for
Why
it?
didn't he go for the field goal? I'm like, bro, y'all so up and down and so up and down, and then he win, and they like, well, shit. Not everybody praising him today. Everybody was happy. Oh, Nick Sirianni, congratulations on this. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. From week four, they was calling for his job. They was like, hey, Nick Sirianni need to be fired. Nick Sirianni need to be escorted out the building. His key card don't need to work in the morning till week 20, whatever. Nick Sirianni need to be extended for a lifetime.
Exactly.
Hey, question though.
Go
Where's
ahead.
Nick Sirianni in the all-time rankings as a Eagles head coach?
Man, he might be. Let's hear from the coach himself. Go ahead, Trey. Trey?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Y'all can hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I asked it, but Nick Sirianni, should he be ranked now as one of the all-time Eagles coaches?
Yep.
Where is he ranked?
Yeah, where is he ranked?
Shit. You gotta put Andy Reid first, and after that, it's
Why
up
Andy
for
Reid
grabs.
got to be
Honestly,
first, Trey? What Andy Reid gave us?
It's between him
I knew this was going to
because the body of work he put in.
I don't care about that body of work. Body of work
The
don't
body
bring
of work
shit.
he put in.
Hey man, listen,
God put him in
I'm
there
with
from the
Stu.
body of
I
work,
got
bro.
Sirianni at 1.
God put him number 1.
I got Siri 1. I got Siri, Doug, Andy. That's how I got it. Yeah, I got Siri 1. Only coaching,
I'm not even gonna lie
coach.
to you.
Listen, hold on. I'm gonna give you the reason why too. Only coach in our history in the first 4 years to go to the playoffs in all 4 consecutive years. Right? He's the only head coach we've ever had to go to 2 Super Bowls. He's the only coach to be 70 plus percent win percentage in his first 5 years as a head coach. Going into his 5th year, I mean, first 4 years going into his 5th year, he has the best winning percentage out of any coach we've ever had in our history. I'm going Sirianni, bro. He's the only head coach who in the first 4 years, his offense has all 4 years has been top 10. And he got a chip. He got the resume to be 1. I'm putting him 1.
Yep. What about you, Trey?
It's a tie between Doug and Andy,
gonna
though.
spin
It's
it
a
like
tie
that.
between Doug and Andy, though.
Yeah, we're gonna spin it like that. We gotta put WP at 1. He won it on his first one. His first
Yeah,
ever
but he
try
couldn't get back.
in the Super Bowl. He won it.
He couldn't get back. He couldn't maintain the ship.
Nick had to go to. He got fired before he had a chance, though.
But he got fired on his own fruition. He got fired on his own fruition. We didn't just kick him out the door. We gave him an ultimatum.
Still,
we said, look, we can. He did win it on his first one, but his success outside of that first one was what? He only outside of that first one, he only got one other playoff win as an Eagle.
Yeah, that's Chicago. That's Chicago game.
Yeah, the double doink.
He won it on his first.
He did get it on the first
one. It varies from what fan you talking to. Honestly, I take Nick 1, but I lived through that Andy Reid era. That was some of the best.
I love Andy.
In my life.
I love Andy for sure.
I mean, I'm gonna be biased, and I'm gonna go Andy. Number 1, and I'll put Sirianni at him, and then Doug 3. honestly.
For me, it's tough because I did live through the Andy era as well. But you can never. Okay, I'm like this. I'll go Doug Peterson 1. I'll go Nick Sirianni 2, and then I'll go Andy Reid 3. Only because it like Super Bowls. Like it's because of Dougie P that we got our first. It's because of Nick Sirianni that we got our second. And Andy Reid was close to giving us our first/third, but situations happen. But if it wasn't for Andy, none of this wouldn't have happened. So I'll go Doug, then Nick, then Andy for me. Where'd Trey go?
I got Andy on the I got
Oh,
Andy on the list, but like I don't give him the like the I don't know like the credit that maybe like people may seem like yeah he got there, yeah he did a lot of good things, right? But Andy had a lot of issues as a head coach for us. Like he wasn't able to bring in a lot of the top talent at certain positions. He didn't he didn't have like a great he didn't have great time management. He did some bonehead stuff at the end of those games, man. That got us out of a lot of those games. We went to a lot of NFC championships. He had a lot of winning, but like the ultimate goal is to get that chip. I love Andy to death. Like without him, we probably I don't know where we at, right? I can't say we wouldn't be good, but a lot of what you know, um, a lot of what Howie and all those guys kind of do well they kind of learned from the mistakes of Andy Reid. You know what I mean? He was here for a long time, but he also had like blunders. You know what I mean? It was like a lot of games where you like watching and you just like, what is Andy doing like in the fourth quarter, up 3 with the ball? Like, why is he not running the rock? Why is Donovan still throwing it? You know what I mean? Why are we doing why are we doing this at the end of games instead of just like letting Westbrook get nasty or whatever? But um, it's a good thing, man. It's really a good thing. So
yeah,
I think we got. I think we starting the lineage of those other guys like the Dick Vermeils and the Buddy Ryans of the world. I think they starting to you know. I mean, starting to be what they was. I mean, to be real.
Yeah,
yep,
they remember Buddy Ryan. That was like exciting for Eagles fans because of the defense and stuff like that. But honestly, what did they really win?
I mean,
Like,
Buddy Ryan never won a playoff game.
exactly, what did they really win? Like, it was exciting football. You had Reggie White, Jerome Brown, all them dudes, Seth Joyner. It was exciting. You had names and stuff like that, but they never really won nothing for us. So it was like you can't even really debate them dudes being in the top three. Honestly, you can't really.
right.
At least Andy went to a Super Bowl. He won a lot of football games. It's like, bro, it was Eagles fans love to bring them dudes up, but it was a lot of bad football play back then. We just was aggressive, and it was a lot of names. I mean, if we're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. All the audience gonna get up here and be like, "Well, it was the best years of football," and that's why I say you could be biased with
Bro,
whatever
we
you
was
want with
we
this.
was horrible
But
on offense, bro.
it was horrible, bro. It was like they wasn't winning nothing, and then they
We
made it
had
to a
we
Super
had Randall Cunningham, who is my favorite Eagle quarterback before Jalen, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that man was throwing to me and you. Man was throwing to me, Trey, and Cool Cat.
Yep,
We was the weapons, bro. What?
exactly.
Bro, Buddy, listen, Buddy Ryan, yes, he instilled that Philadelphia swag. That we gonna hit you in the mouth, we gonna punch on you. But bro, them offense cheeks, they was buns, bro. They was bad. They was real
Exactly.
bad.
Exactly.
But they got like this, and I think I think like the biggest thing is like the reason they had all this allure for years is because like the the image of them was like so big, right? You know what I mean? It was so big because we hadn't won nothing. It wasn't nothing like really to compare it to. And then Andy was like kind of like the succession of all that, like all the years of like Dick Vermeil going to the Super Bowl and losing, Buddy Ryan not being able to, get a playoff win or build a competent offense. Then you get Andy who come in and for like a long stretch, he's able to like NFC championship games. He's winning the NFC East. He went to a Super Bowl. Like he's able to get like all the way to the end, but he's not able to like finish it. And then it's like for a long stretch, we didn't really have like nothing else. Like where he left 2012, so for 5 years it was no success. And then Doug wins. It's like, oh, all right, well, we still got Buddy at 3, or we still got Dick Vermeil at 3, and then Sirianni win. It's like, all right, well, now you kind of can't put Buddy or Dick Vermeil at 3 because neither one of them got rings. But then it's like, and then you can't sleep on what Andy really did for a long stretch. So then you got to put Andy in the list, and then it depends on how you feel about who is where and where is why. And then it's like, okay, so do you got Sirianni one or Andy one or Doug one? But those three now, highest success rate. Like I think the only way Andy probably get pushed out is if like somebody else at some point come in and win. But I don't see Sirianni leaving no time soon.
We
Don't
Exactly.
let
also
him get
we
another
also
one.
gotta look at
He
it
get
like
another one. He locked in.
we also gotta look at it like maybe a lot of those failures in the past set us up for success in the future too. So we definitely got to respect what went on back then. Uh, and like I said, if you're an Eagles fan, you lived through like the '80s and all that stuff like that, and early '90s. You gonna be biased just like me with Andy Reid. A lot of dudes that's younger than me, they don't really understand the impact that Andy had on the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, they could go back and watch and stuff like that. But this
Yeah.
dude had us believing. He had us believing, bro. Even though we was losing, he had us believing like we really could win this joint. Like I
Mm-hmm.
mean, and like I said, a lot of our failures in the past set us up for success in the future. So, I mean, you got to respect it, and we're not trying to downplay the Reggie White and all the years and all that, but it really they really wasn't playing good football, bro. It was like they was aggressive. I mean, it was Philly style. They was punching on people on defense and stuff like that. But like Smitty said, we didn't have nothing to compliment them. We didn't have nothing to compliment them. Like we could
Man,
make
Lynn,
y'all go
don't do
three and
that.
out
Don't do
15.
that.
We can make y'all go 3-0 1,500 times, but it's like, damn, we can't even put no points on the board. Now we got a balance of
But
offense
Lynn
and
say we
defense.
spoiled, bro.
We
What?
spoiled.
Wait, what? No.
Hey, if I think me, all three of us like in the same age range, bro. We went through the slug, bro. Yeah, we not come on, bro. We not spoiled at all, bro. I don't know when the Eagles became spoiled because before 2017, we was the butt of all the jokes. Come on,
Oh
y'all
yeah.
gotta stop that, bro. Y'all gotta
How
stop
many rings you got? How many Lombardis you got? All these butt jokes, man. Trust me. We were what the Giants are now.
For sure. For
in the
sure.
what in the
Definitely
80s.
what the Giants are. In
In
the
the
80s, yep.
80s. Nah, we had quarterback play though. We just didn't. We was on offense. We was kind of opposite of what they had. We had the mid tier receivers with a good quarterback. Cause Randall should have been setting the league on fire with us.
Exactly. Exactly. So before we continue breaking down the schedule or not, Trey, you saw that proposal, that new proposal from the Green Bay Packers?
Nah, I didn't see it. What happened?
Tell them, Smitty, because we talked about it earlier.
So basically, the new proposal is not going to allow you to push or pull players anywhere on the field. Uh, you won't be able to forcibly put your body into the player to move him forward. It'll be a 10-yard penalty. So basically, that's what they did. So even pushing a running back out in open field that run into a crowd of players is going to be illegal. So let's say, for instance, Smitty caught it on
But that's
a
football.
5-yard slant, and he run into some linebackers, and Jordan Mailata just so happened to be flying up the field. If he pushed Smitty to move him forward, that's a 10-yard penalty.
But why they go like that's football though, man. That's man on man, force against force. That's football. It's like the Green Bay Packers, man. I didn't know they was this hoagified. Like it's like bro, y'all one of the what's that called? Y'all one of the gold standards of the NFL when it comes to football teams. Green Bay always gonna be that from the Vince Lombardi years and all that. I mean, just like the Cowboys got the America's team stuff like that. Y'all always gonna be that, bro. But yeah, so yeah, I'm trying to understand like when did football stop being football? Like this, like y'all might as well play two hand touch at this point because you can't really do nothing. You can't touch nobody, can't hit nobody going across the middle no more. You can't chop nobody down no more because it's a chop block now. It's like, bro, what can you do football wise now? It's like, I mean, it's starting to get corny. And then the athletes is getting faster, stronger, bigger, a little bit more physical. So how you tell these dudes, oh, you gotta dial down your physicalness? Like it's like, bro, it's football is a man's sport.
But now you,
Don't feel like it's
but is
starting to
it?
not feel like a
But
man's
aren't
sport
they
no more.
like now you telling players that's like Smitty size like basically once you catch the ball you dead. There's no help for you out here. Now you're gonna see, you know what you're gonna see, Trey, that I believe gonna start happening. You remember how for like 2 years Lockett was playing? Remember how he was catching and just falling to the ground? He wasn't really
Mm-hmm.
getting contact.
Yeah,
That's what the
Yep.
smaller guys gonna you're gonna see the smaller guys doing because there's nobody to come help me now. There's nobody to help me out here. So I know I'm not running that linebacker over. I know even if I somehow get myself held up, I don't have any help. So you just gonna see guys catching and falling. It ain't gonna or you know what I mean, you're gonna have to get faster. That's the only other option. Either get faster or you're gonna see a lot of more conservative football play. That's what I think will happen.
yeah, like you can't do nothing now, bro. It's like you can't like assist your teammate now for extra yards no more. That's what y'all want to take out of the game. So like so it could be like a million dudes. It could be a million dudes hitting a player, right? And their teammate can't come help them. They gotta just sit there and watch. Like I don't know, bro. It's starting to get ridiculous now. Like it's starting to get ridiculous.
There it is. It's like you try. The only reason that let's be real, the only reason why they're trying to ban this play is because the Philadelphia Eagles can do it better than anybody else. Like, let's be real. They trying to ban this play because, for starters, the Eagles can do it better than anybody else. They can't stop it. One of the Commanders players was on Good Morning Football saying that they want to ban it. Like I don't get it. If everyone could do it, everyone could have done it already. Like you're banning the play. And again, I'm gonna say this one more time to everybody in the chat. I'm gonna ask Smitty, then I'm gonna ask Trey. What's the gain in all this? Like they ban it. What is the gain? What is it?
To me, they're gonna affect everybody though. I don't think it just affect the touch push. I think it affects what a lot of teams do well. You know, like that Trey done heard it before. 10 hats to the ball, offense or defense. They tell you 10 hats to the ball. That's over with. If this pass 10 hats to the ball no longer matters. That's over. That's done. We can no longer, you know what I'm saying, old school type football, man. 10 hats to the ball, 11 hats to the ball. Like obviously it's 11 hats on defense, but it's 10 hats on offense because one hat already got the ball. You feel me? So they tell you 10 hats on offense to the ball. We gonna get to the ball and we gonna be the more aggressive team. We gonna push and we gonna you know what I mean, we gonna do what we do in this physical game or called football. But now if you telling me I can't get out there and push my fellow teammate because it's a penalty. You're gonna cut it out. You know what I mean? So a lot of the old school things you teach the game is gonna change, and I think it affects more than just tush push, man. And that's the honest God truth, man. Because
Exactly.
What that's gonna do is it's gonna get a lot of people hurt. It's gonna get a lot of people hurt because now you're gonna have 6, 7, 8 dudes tackling one player, and now the teammate come behind, boom, oh no, let's get it. Now they tussling. Now you just gotta stand there and watch your teammate just get smacked for real, honestly. boom, 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 because it's more of an offensive rule than a defensive rule. So it's like it's going to impact the offense more than the defense. So now I got to sit here and y'all. We teach with Smitty. You coach football. You play football. What we teach our kids, or what were you taught? Like, all right, you always help your teammate out until that whistle blow. You
Damn
To the
right.
always help them
ball.
out.
Hey, listen. You know what a play going on offense? That coach said, "Look, you know more than he know. When that play developed, you should be at the ball. You should be there. What's the point of me going to the ball now, Trey?
There's no point in going to the ball now because you can't touch nobody. It's gonna be a penalty. It's like after they catch the football, they get contacted. You cannot assist your teammate no more now. It's like it's retarded, bro. Like they might be playing 7-on-7 at this point, or tag, 2-hand tag. Like they taking the love of the game away. Even the players complaining about it too, especially defensive players. The defense got it bad now. They can't do nothing. They can't touch nobody. They can't hit nobody. Nothing. Like, bro, it's whack. It's getting whacker. It's getting whacker and whacker every year.
Exactly. Oh, and again, what's the game? Like you ban it, you're going to affect the Eagles, which you won't, but you're also going to, the Bills won't be able to do it. Sorry, Josh Allen, you won't be able to do it. All these other teams won't be able to do it. So it ain't going to just affect the Eagles. I mean, you guys think you won. If you ban it on Wednesday or Tuesday, you can think you won, but you're really losing. So I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And salute to everybody in the chat, man. Everybody up here. Smitty, our success got the haters in an uproar. Of course. All because think about this. The schedule, it is what it is because we won the Super Bowl and we stopped the Chiefs. The push band trying to be banned because the Eagles do it better than everybody else. They don't like us. We should embrace that. They don't like us. They don't like us. You're trying to get rid of a band and you make that schedule. Come on, man. It's real simple. They don't like us. But it's okay.
We been knew that though. I mean, it ain't like it's nothing new.
Right. Ain't nothing new. Ain't hold on. Ready, Red, listen. I get
Nobody
it.
cares, bro.
Exactly. Nobody cares, Red. Red. Nobody cares about the Cowboys. Eagles Nation, I get it. I understand you're going after Ready Red, but you got 107 now? 107 now days away till we put belt the ass on Ready Red's Cowboys. Like think about this. I want y'all to paint a picture. Thursday morning, the cars is going to be filling up that joint like a Red Sea. 4th and Joan tailgate. Me, Smitty, Moan, Trey will all be there. Wishing Simone a happy early birthday, giving her the blow the whistle shirt and hoodie. Tailgating with Gail, Evan, and Primetime Lucky. We all go to the link, sit in our seats, watch a banner drop, watch the birds come out the tunnel, and proceed to put belt to ass on the Dallas Cowboys. It's going to be a beautiful sight to see. And I just can't wait. And I can't wait. Packers got thick band gonna pack in trouble when we got there. Yeah, okay.
He said
Still,
the Packers got.
I think he's
Packers
trying
got
to
a
say
thing.
Packers got thick skin or something like that.
No, he said the Packers got this band going, packing trouble when we go there. AJ didn't return and Saquon runs down their throats.
Yeah, exactly. So, but speaking of the schedule, which games you think is the game you can't wait for outside the home opener? Outside the home opener, of course, which game you can't wait for?
That's easy for me.
Yeah, I'm going. Me and Moan is going to the Lions game.
Lions
Might
gonna be
be
all right, but I'm more. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be the same. I like. I'm the Bears for me.
the Bears. You excited to
Yeah,
see us play the Bears?
hell yeah. I think. Bro, listen, like they really. I wanted to play them earlier, to be honest, and it wasn't for my benefit. It was for their benefit because I think week 13 is kind of a disadvantage for them versus Fangio. I thought like week 5 swap them out with Denver, where it's less tape. I think them boys could have been. I
I
want to
don't
see
want
what
to
they
be up.
really got though. I think that offense they got, man, like that offense is gonna be crazy. Like that offense gonna be. I don't think he
Hold
talking
on.
to us. He ain't talking to us. He not talking to us, dude. He not talking to us. He asking the
Oh,
chat. He asking the chat.
because all four of us is
He
going.
already know we going. I talk to
Yeah.
him every day. He know. He know.
Yep. Salute to
He
Dev.
asking the chat. I think he more asking the people that's in the chat.
Yeah. Y'all let Dev know if y'all going to the game, man. Be there.
Yeah. He know for sure me, you, and Moan and Trey gonna be there.
Yep. But yeah, the Bears game would be very interesting only because first of all, it's Black Friday.
I want to see
Like,
what Ben do, man. Like, I really want to see what Ben got over there cooking, man. Like, he really liked Caleb. He went over there, specifically to coach Caleb Williams. So, and then they brought in some pieces to even help that offense more. Like, I really want to see what they do over there, man. Like Colston Loveland, bringing in Trey Burton. Like, they brought in some pieces, but that offense should be disgusting.
wait, they brought in Trey Burton?
I mean, not Trey Burton. Luther Burton. My bad.
Oh, I was about to say, you said Trey Burton.
No, he buns.
Yeah, but my game outside of Detroit, let's see, because I'll go with Buffalo in Buffalo, because every time
The only reason I said no to Detroit Cool Cat is
uh-huh,
they might not be the same.
you think so?
Bro, they lost their whole staff
That is true. That you
offensively
did
and
say that.
defensively, bro.
Let me tell y'all the backstory. When I was texting the fellas in the group chat of who should be our week 1 opponent, I know Trey and me said Lions. I didn't really want the Cowboys at first, but changed my mind because But you did say you wanted the Bears because the one of the reasons was what you just said about the Lions. They won't be the same. Go ahead and explain that real quick.
I mean, they lost. Let's see.
Right, they lost their offense and their defense
OCDC.
coordinators. Yep.
They lost their linebacker coach, their DB coach, the D line coach. All that's new. Everything on defense, nothing in house. Everything from outside. Then they lost quarterback coach, offensive line coach, wide receiver coach. Everything outside of that is new. The only thing that stayed the same, I think, is somebody in house came down to be the quarterback coach. Everything new. Like it's a possibility that offense or that defense don't hit like that. Like it's possible that they don't be the same team they were the last 2 years. Like
Right.
we just seen our team. Our team go through the same thing coming from a Super Bowl run, lose the same amount of talent, and then we weren't the same team the following year. It happens. Like they got to find footing again. And I know Dan Campbell is in the same situation as us. Like he doesn't really call plays. He's not really involved in that. He's a culture builder. So yeah, he brought in some guys, but we're not for sure that's gonna look how it's supposed to look. And we were used to seeing Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn be at the helm of that, and it's not those guys. So it's a possibility they might take multiple steps back. That's what I see.
Before Trey give his thoughts, the author said Smitty go to that game. St. Brown was talking crazy.
I don't care about him talking crazy, man. That man hurt. You should be talking crazy to the commanders who put foot to you.
That is true. That is true. Trey, what's your thoughts on the Detroit Lions and their new offense and defense coordinator?
I think they still gonna be sturdy. They didn't lose too much. Well, they lost the coordinators, but as far as like the team player wise, they didn't lose too much. I mean, they're gonna come back healthy. I mean, when we played Detroit, probably like week 11.
So who knows?
11, yeah.
Yeah, week 11.
So yeah, so who knows how the team's gonna look by then? Because week 11 is kind of like deep into the season. But I feel like Detroit they gonna be still sturdy, and Dan Campbell gonna make sure of it. Honestly, I think they get Hutchinson back. That's a big piece that they get back on defense. I feel like they're gonna be sturdy, and I feel like the hype of the game is gonna be at its all time high when we play them. So yeah, I can't wait to see Detroit. And I know y'all really don't care about it, but St. Brown really was talking heavy, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. This game
He
personal.
was.
This game
He was.
personal to me. He was, and it
Exactly.
wasn't just him though. It was the whole Detroit saying the Eagles don't want to see the Lions, all that other stuff. Y'all didn't even make it to see us, but I mean, y'all gonna have to stand on what y'all was saying. All that stuff y'all was saying, y'all gonna have to stand on it. So yeah, I'm pumped about that game.
Exactly. And also, before we wrap up, what's your thoughts on this new playoff scene from the Detroit Lions? Speaking of them, because I'm looking at the new language that they propose with the new playoff season. The 2 seed will be the playoff participant with the second best record. The 3rd seed will be the playoff participant with the 3rd best record. The 4th will be the same with the 4th best record. The 5th seed will be the participant with the 5th best, then the 6th best, then the 7th best. Tiebreakers shall be included with the caution as a half win and a half loss. I'll send to you on the DMs, but what's your thoughts on the Detroit Lions trying to change the playoff seeding?
Well, it's not per se the Lions. This is another Green Bay proposal, but you only can propose one proposal per off season.
Mm-hmm.
This is their proposal through a friend. Uh, I mean, this is their proposal through a friend because of how things worked out. And listen, Minnesota, Green Bay, Detroit, that situation that's never gonna happen again in football, bro. It's the first time in football, like, and if we gonna go down this road, then we can eliminate divisions and all that. We might well just go to just playing, 17 games, and we play 16 of the NFC teams, and then play one AFC team a year or something. Like we find a new format because I think it's dumb, and you know what I mean. Uh, I don't know why they would mess with something that's been working for all these years. What's the point of playing teams 2 times a year if there's no bragging rights, if there's no incentive to get the home game? Um, it doesn't make much sense to me. So I think all in all, like however they do it, it makes no. I mean, we still. I looked at it last. I mean, last year we still would have been the 2 seed. I mean, at the end of the day, we still would have been the 2, but you'd have had Minnesota as the 3,
Yep.
Commanders as the 4. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, a lot of guys would have got screwed out of that situation. So um, I don't know how the owners feel about it, but um, you possibly win your division in that scenario at 9-8 and miss the playoffs. So I mean, it's a lot of things that go into that. Um, and obviously, divisions probably will become like the NBA, man. You know what I mean? It'll be NBA style where divisions and rivalries and things of that nature don't really make much noise anymore because it don't really matter.
Right. Trey?
And like Smitty said, if you're gonna do it that way, there's no point in having divisions anymore. It's like
Yep.
you might as well just play NFC versus NFC. Man, you don't even probably really got to throw an AFC team in there. You just could play everybody. You could play one team twice or something like that. Or I mean, it don't make no sense because it kind of defeats the purpose of everything the NFL built. The rivalries, the I mean the games, the play-ins. That I mean, you meet a division opponent in week 7, 16, 17, and that's for all the marbles who make the playoffs, who don't
Trey,
seeding.
think about this. You remember how they changed it? I want to say 2018, where they were like, They wanted division games to mean more at the late parts of the season, so they started putting like those stretches of like 2 or 3 of the division opponents. What happens if we get to that stretch, but I already know I'm gonna make the playoffs regardless, right? I'm gonna make the playoffs regardless. These games don't matter. Now, do I not play 2 or 3 games because I know I'm locked into a seed?
I feel like they should just keep it how it is, honestly. I didn't even really like, honestly, them adding the extra playoff teams. I mean, if you ain't make it, you ain't make it. That's how the NFL always been. If you ain't make it, you ain't make it. 2 teams get the bye week, 4 teams duke it out. That's how I should have stayed. Now they only got 1 team getting the bye week, and basically everybody playing in the wild card game. It's like I don't like it, but if they was to change it like to that, it kind of destroys the NFL now. It's like no,
At that point, Trey, I think you might as well you might as well go ahead and add another playoff game in. Shit, at this point, if we gonna take away that, you might well take home the bye week out the equation.
you might as well take the bye week out. And nobody get a bye week.
Yeah,
Like
give an extra playoff team and let them play for us since we we doing it this way.
yeah, I don't like it. I don't think it's gonna go through. But I don't even like the proposal. Like it don't really make no sense. It's like there's all the teams that's below 500 or straddling the fence that's making these trying to get these rules passed because
No,
y'all teams
it's Minnesota because you remember last year they kind of got screwed like because of their own transgressions, but they felt like being at 14 wins, they should have been a 3 seed.
they didn't get screwed though because y'all couldn't beat Detroit. That's not nobody's fault but y'all.
You played what, Troy, 2 times in 3 weeks and lost both times?
Both times. It's like that's y'all fault. Now y'all want to cry about it. It's like, bro, if y'all really feel like y'all that team, y'all wouldn't lose to Detroit 2 times in one season. It's like,
Right.
bro, it's like that's your own fault. And and and, the, and honestly, everybody played in the wild card game except for
Yep.
the number 1 seeds. So I don't even know what y'all crying about. You gonna have to play somebody regardless. It don't matter.
But they saying they
Y'all
should
just
have been home.
they lost home field advantage. Y'all won all them games, but y'all couldn't beat the team that y'all needed to beat. That's nobody's fault but y'all. Now y'all want to cry about it. Y'all play them dudes 2 times a year, every year. It could be the same thing this year. Y'all could win a whole lot of games and lose to Detroit twice this year. Y'all gonna cry again next year. Like that's nobody's fault but y'all. Y'all need to get better.
Exactly.
Y'all don't see us losing to the same team twice.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh no, we ain't doing that, bro. And if they pass that, the NFL gonna lose so much money if they pass that, bro. And they shouldn't do it. They're gonna lose so
Why
much
they
money.
shouldn't pass that?
Yeah, they shouldn't pass that. It's like, what's the point? What's the point? I look. The only reason they doing it because Minnesota butt hurt because they didn't get the job done. And
What does that do for a division like the NFC South or the AFC South? Within the last couple of years, they done had teams that squeaked in who probably missed the playoffs. Like, what does it do for those divisions? You don't even get a representative in the playoffs because y'all ain't had good enough records to be
right.
in. Yeah.
It's like y'all mad because a 9-8 team facing a 12-5 team, and
And then last year, didn't the Rams win like 10 or 11 games when they played? I mean, I don't know.
exactly. It's like all because a 9-8 team or a 9-6 or whatever team got squeaking to the playoffs and faced a 12-5 team, and
What was the Tampa? What was Tampa record?
Tampa's record was let me see.
10-7.
It was like 10. Let me check. Hold on. Because I don't understand. I really
Because I didn't even remember somebody making it at 9 wins, but it was no, Tampa went 10-7.
hold on. I
They
think
went
that's
10-7. I'm looking. They went 10-7.
yep.
So I don't even understand what the argument is. Like,
Yeah, this was the playoff seating, y'all. The Detroit was 15-2. We was 14-3 and won the Super Bowl. Tampa was 10-7 along with the Rams. The Minnesota Vikings was 14-3, had a wild card. The Commanders was 12-5, wild card. and the Green Bay Packers was 11-6 wild card. The only team that missed the playoffs was the 10-7 Seattle Seahawks. I don't get it. Like, please don't please don't. I get why y'all want to do it, Roger Goodell. I know that would make your money jingle, but don't. Like, don't need these two rules
So
that y'all.
who did
The
Minnesota
Rams,
lose to in the playoffs?
the Rams,
They lost to the Rams, right?
they lost to
And
the
the Rams
Rams.
had a better record.
Yep, they was.
Playing,
Hold on, 10-7.
is
No,
playing in
Minnesota.
LA
Oh,
is like
Trey.
No, they didn't even play.
Minnesota
They didn't
has
even play in LA, bro. They didn't
They
play in
played
LA.
in
Remember, they played
Arizona because
Arizona.
of the fire.
Fire.
And the Rams didn't have the better record, Trey. It was Minnesota.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Y'all lost to a team with a worse record than y'all.
You're
Y'all
right.
crying about all this other stuff. Y'all can't beat Detroit. Y'all can't beat us. We cook y'all every time we play y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all lost to the Rams. And Rams didn't even have home field advantage. So it's like, what are y'all crying about? I don't understand it. Just get better, play better football, and y'all gonna have better seedings. It's not our fault Detroit was good this year. Y'all was good too. Y'all just couldn't beat them. Y'all would have beat them one time. Y'all probably would have had home field advantage. That last game was for all the marbles, right?
They only needed one, bro. They only needed one of the two, and they would have won the division.
And home field advantage too.
Exactly. So yeah, no, that's on y'all. Don't try to change stuff that's going on in the NFL because y'all can't get the job done. Everybody else doing their thing. Y'all was too. I'm not even gonna lie. 14 wins is crazy for a season, bro. It don't matter how you got them. You got a worse schedule in the NFL. You get 14 wins out of that, you had a successful season. So just build off of that. I mean, y'all need to draft better. I need to do stuff like that. Probably get better coaching in there, and then y'all be considered one of the best, like the Eagles, because y'all did win 14 games. That's tough.
Exactly. I think which team y'all think might take a step back? You think the Detroit Lions, the Minnesota Vikings? Which one y'all think gonna take a step back this year?
I think it's gonna be Detroit.
I think it's gonna be Minnesota, man. Because
oh, you saying like 14? I don't think they go 14 wins again. I don't think
like
one of them
the
go
14 wins stuff. Yeah.
Technically speaking, though, like that's kind of tricky because I think both of them take a step back. I don't think Detroit have 15-2, and I don't think Minnesota's 14-3.
Right.
I think both of them 2 or 3 game difference. I think maybe if Detroit stay how they is, they maybe a 13-win team, maybe.
Right.
Minnesota maybe 11 or 12
because they relying on a rookie quarterback that didn't play his rookie season. We gotta see how this dude come back and respond to whatever he got going on. So I say it's more Minnesota trying to figure it out.
The only reason I gave him a little pass, Trey, because remember all the reports was like J.J. McCarthy was pretty much out playing Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold was supposed to be the backup last year going into the season. So I don't know. I'm just giving him benefit of the doubt a little bit. Only reason I say Detroit is just like it's no stability in that OC right now. You know what I mean? I got to see what that offense look like, that defense look like. Can they stay on task and stay formidable? I know the Vikings didn't lose nothing but Sam Darnold, but going into last year, what was our opinion of Sam Darnold?
Ain't nobody care for think Sam Darnold was gonna play as well as he did, but McCarthy, he really it's up in the air with him right now. Because like I say, he basically missed his whole rookie season.
He did. He played with OTAs and shit. That was it.
Yeah, that was it. So it was like he really going into it like he really the biggest question mark on they team right now. So if he can come in and play well, I think they stay afloat. But I mean, it's gonna be kind of hard because he's kind of still recovering from the injury. I don't even think he's really working out and shit stuff.
Yeah, he working out. He good.
I mean, it's gonna be rough. Are you working out now?
Yeah, he throwing and everything.
It's definitely gonna be rough at the beginning. It's definitely gonna be rough at the beginning, and I think they drop a couple games just because they're trying to figure it out. Detroit still got a veteran quarterback. They got veteran receivers, veteran running backs. It's like they gonna get it together. I mean, whoever the offensive coordinator is, they're gonna get it together. So I feel like Detroit gonna be the better team at the beginning. At the beginning of
I
the
think it's a
season.
trick question though, Trey. 'Cause I think both of them take step back though.
That could be possible. They both could possibly take a step
Cause
back, but
do you see them
who
going
you
15 and
trusting
2
more?
again?
No, probably not that. But I'm just saying, who you trusting more? You trusting
Um,
a veteran felt team
well, I just
or a questionable rookie right now?
quarterback like outside. See, when I like try to do it, I try to go out. I try to go to the coaching staff outside of like the quarterback and stuff like that, because like they still inducive on what like the OC got to put into the playbook, right? So like, yeah, Jared Goff is a good quarterback, you know what I mean, and he got some good pieces around him, so they should be able to hold the ship better than a rookie. So I got to give you that one. That's for sure. I definitely I definitely got to hold a little judgment on the rookie coming in, because no matter how high you is as a coach on a player, until he produce it, it's just hype.
Yep, I agree.
And
I
then even with him missing all that time, they gonna have to kind of play him in the they're gonna have to kind of play him in the preseason so he could get a feel and the rhythm with Justin Jefferson and all those dudes. So it's like it's gonna be really a learning process for like the first couple weeks of the season because he's still basically a rookie because he didn't play last year at all. So it's like
Will he play what? Didn't he play like the first preseason game? Then he got hurt.
he got hurt in the first preseason game. Yep. So yeah, man, look, like I said, I'll lean more on the veterans and Dan Campbell than an unproven rookie and I mean whatever Minnesota got going on over there. So yeah, I feel like they both kind of take a step back, but I feel like Detroit gonna be the better team to start the season.
Yeah, I agree. What up, big simple, Mr. Wee Liddy. Salute the big simple man. Yeah, but those proposals, man, I don't get it. I don't understand it. But hey, let them do them. So, but yeah, y'all, that's all we got today on the show, man. We'll come back next week. Listen, next week episode we're gonna be talking about OTA reactions. And we're going to be celebrating my guy Smitty Eagle's birthday a little bit early. Yeah, you didn't think I didn't forget about my brother's birthday. Your birthday's the day after. That's why we're going to celebrate. Yeah, you thought we was going to please. Not my brother. That's why I created the thumbnail. Right? There, right. We're going to celebrate your birthday early. Yes, we is.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, bro, look, I'm over here chilling. I'm like, what? He said, what?
Yeah, I please.
No, we definitely got to start the show off with a shot, man.
Damn
Hey,
right.
I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready. Already.
Exactly. So make sure y'all tap in next week's episode. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, comment, Birds of Broad Street. Make sure y'all give Smitty whatever he needs for his birthday. Turn him up next week. Salute to my brother. Salute to my brother Trey. Salute to my sister Moan. We gonna be turning up next week. But let's give our final thoughts, man. Go ahead, Trey. We'll start with you.
Oh man, it's like time starting to accelerate now, man. We're getting closer and closer, closer and closer. It's almost June. You know, once June hit, football back. So, um, look, it's just Eagles fans, man. You already know we should be the chillest dudes right now because we coming off a Super Bowl win.
Yep.
We got our team back together. Well, offensive wise, and we got a whole bunch of young talent on defense. So, I mean, you should always be optimistic, man. It's getting me hyped up. It's getting me hyped up because every time I see another date pass on the calendar, I'm like, oh snap, football about to come back. Yo, they got me watching the USFL. I'm like, bro, I'm missing football so much. I'm watching them dudes. Like I'm reading the names. They talking about the commanders and all this. I'm like, it's kind of fulfilling, but it's not, man. Ain't nothing like the NFL. Ain't nothing like the NFL, man. So I mean, just be patient. I mean, ain't really gonna be too much action going on in these few couple weeks, but I mean, look, just no football right around the corner, man. It's your boy One Tree Rock. I'm out of here.
Yep. Smitty?
Nah, man, we almost back in the swing of things. I think my birthday actually starts like our OTA mini camp thing too. I think.
Yep. It's next week, ain't it?
Yeah, it start on Tuesday. So
Yeah, that's why we're celebrating early.
so we're gonna have all the guys back in the building for like a few days. You know what I mean? Really filling things out. Um, and I think like, and we in for another treat, man. I don't really see it being too much. You know what I mean? Too much pushback, man. It's gonna be a nice run. And I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for the full swing of things to happen. Football is right on the horizon. I got some things coming, so hey, look, we finna do it, man. You know, the season finna be rolling, and we almost there, man. So fly, go birds, stay patient, man. We back.
Exactly, man. And my final thoughts, listen, we're almost there, man. We're getting closer and closer to the finish line, man. Next week, we're celebrating Smitty's birthday. Soon, we'll be celebrating Trey's. Soon, we'll be celebrating mine. And on Tailgate Banner Night, we'll be celebrating Moan. So, listen, all four of us will be tailgating. We're getting closer and closer to the season. Just be patient. Don't be listening to all these haters, doubters, and critics. Don't be watching none of these shows. Come on down to Broad Street with the
And
most.
simple, you can keep that jersey, good fam. You can keep that jersey, fam.
Damn right. Come rock with the most entertaining sports reporting, coaching, check down show in the game, which is Birds of Broad Street, man. So for me, Smitty, Moan, and Trey, fly, go Birds, and just remember, you're always welcome to Broad Street. Lights,